So I'm out of here. I'm leaving the building finally, and I'm headed back. Wait, this is the way out. Okay, so hey, hello, yo. So somebody asked me a question, and I like to answer them. I like to answer questions when people ask me questions, and they're like, why are you always so disagreeable to a lot of these people? And I'm like, because I don't want to listen to a socially awkward person try to dictate a conversation. I don't want to listen to a socially awkward person try to dictate a conversation. Hey, what's going on, Jayla? What's going on? I do apologize about that. Somebody hit my Facebook. Just at me. Just at me on Facebook. I will respond. I will respond. But I'm seeing a lot of people, namely a lot of older people. I see a lot of older people, a lot of 40 plus people, and y'all can feel the way y'all want to feel about it. But I'm noticing a lot of older people. They're now sort of trying to do this mentorship, or they're trying to podcast and teach. They're trying to do that now. Like, hey, hey, don't you have kids, or don't you have like your own flock to teach? Like, why are you trying to come on and trying to teach me, or why are you trying to put your narrative towards me? And I mean, it's don't worry, it's around the board with men and women. I don't know what the women are seeing on their side, but then again, I see women doing it too, but I also see a lot of men doing it too. Like, this older Rollo Tomasi dude, it's some old white dude telling men to get vasectomies and stuff. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not listening to you. There's no way. Like, no man in his right mind, young man, should ever listen to a guy like that. Like, no, I question that. It's like you're getting a lot of people pointing fingers. I see a lot of men and I can speak of in this space alone, that are pointing fingers at the men, or talking a lot of squash about the women. But and you have to actually start asking the question. So, what were you doing in your life? What were you set out and about doing? What were you? How were you living your life? Because if you weren't living your life accordingly, but yet you're out here, wagging fingers and preaching the gospel. Yep, you're right. And see, that's why I noticed, that's the thing about I rock with you, Queen. And a lot of the people within my bracket, we're like noticing this very often. And I'm just being honest. We're noticing this very often. A lot of us 80, baby, and I'm not talking about like us 40. We're not 40. Like, if you're still like in your mid 40s and below, like right now, we're kind of noticing, especially the 20-year-olds and down. They're noticing a lot of judgmental, bitter people online talking their mess. And when you push back against them, they start saying, well, you're too young. They start calling you little girl, or they try to say son, or some type of figment of a talking point to try to belittle your talking points of life. And you'll say, well, if you're giving me belittling my talking points of my life, Well, is that not fair that we pull that same card on you? If you're going to talk about me and my choices, well, let's critique you first. And it's very interesting that a lot of these people are not saints. A lot of these people have done their time in the dirt, and then they come back around. Like, and that's why I'm saying, like, yo, that's why y'all, nobody, I don't want to be part of none of these talking points, none of these fifi moments, none of these, are you not this? Are you not? No, I don't want to be part of nothing. I don't want to be part of none of y'all agendas. Any young, able-bodied man or woman that is around my criteria talking points, we already see it for the bullshit that y'all are trying to sell. I see men out there telling us to hate on women, that they're evil, they're less than $5 and X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know what kind of women you deal with, but if you like penny dollar coochie and bottom of the barrel women, then that's on you. And I gotta be for real. It's not like the white women or women that y'all be choosing. It don't matter what race is any better than our women. I don't put none of their women. I don't put no group of women above my women. I don't get on and do more tearful, mournful ceremonies and prayers about just how fucked up our women are. That's not me. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I just don't. If that's the case, then what is the value of a Negro? What is the value of a black man? Because black men, the only time they see value in us is when when our ass is on the 5 o'clock news, when we're getting chalked out, when we hands up, don't shoot. Other than that, nobody be like, oh, it's the women's fault when nobody respects us. But let's be honest, y'all diss each other. Listen, bro, I'm not going around like I'm seeing these dudes trying to go around, and y'all got younger dudes all messed up, man. Like, this is why a lot of dudes, be careful. Y'all can't tell some of these people nothing about your experiences, but they'll try to shame you. They'll call you all kind of names. They'll try to bully you. Just like the young girls. Just like the young women. I ain't calling y'all no girls like disrespectful. But you'll have a lot of these older women say, child this, child that. Oh, you just don't know what you want to do with your life. They'll try to tell you to be celibate, keep your legs closed, do this, that. And half of these goddamn bras don't even walk the path that they preach. That's why I'm like, yo, no, sir. No, ma'am. I do not listen and prescribe to none of this BS that they're trying to sell me. I do not. And I will not. Because I understand that a lot of this is full of shit. Just like, listen, my mom and dad can tell me some stuff and I will hear them out to an extent. But I also understand that they got their flaws. I don't have no mentors on here. I can learn and mentor my own self. I hear this thing where everybody needs a teacher and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all could listen. I get it. I get it. Some of y'all got some deep seated issues and stuff y'all need to work out. Not me. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm all good on that, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's what I said. Like, that's why a lot of these young women, y'all try to tell them, well, the women, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. Listen, they're fine, just like the men. You don't like their trajectory of what they're doing because they're not following you. You don't like that. There's a lot of people trying to get online thinking that just like, I mean, I see the entitlement young people. Yeah, and we'll talk about that later. It's just one of those types of things, man. I'm just not caring. Like, somebody telling me that they're 10, it means nothing to me. A woman telling me that she's a baddie or she's a bad one, and I'm like, well, how? Well, I do this and I do that. Okay, cool. But I also have self value and preservation in myself also. Y'all gotta start for a lot. Some of y'all gotta start picking up on watching what people have to say. Teether Blabber TV. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I mean those people are crazy. I mean, honestly, that's why I said I don't take none. You can't take none of the stuff that they say here. You know, you can't. You gotta understand that at some point, a lot of these people that get on social media, they want somebody to possibly hear them out, probably rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Queen, do me a favor, handle my light work. Handle my light work. I don't think Blabber, this is a place for you. I don't think this is a place for you, my friend. You know, we'll help you. We'll help you X-nay out of this space. Mods, could somebody handle that, please? Thank you. You see how that goes? You see how easy that was? And that's when you put yourself around people that have a like-minded interest. See, I don't mind working with men and women of my like mind that want to have accountability, that want to actually move forward, that actually want to actually build towards a more prominent, better network. I don't have a problem with that. And see the thing about it, I'm understanding that I try to I don't mind sometimes trying to hear out so many people, but nowadays I'm like, you know what? Forget this. Forget this daddy, this dad woeism for daddies or we need women to be better mothers and wives, material. And I'm like, nigga, if y'all don't get out of here with that, y'all be talking about backdoor relationship weddings and babble from goddamn, men. Like they're talking about having wife school. Women that never been married a day in their life want to have wife school. To women that are already in an authoritative position of how they see fit in life. And that's a problem. That's a problem to some people. Versus the saying, equivalent of you'll have a bunch of dudes like starting to tell you how, oh man, women are this, women are that. And then when you actually start seeing them, they either procreate with the same archetype of women, or if you start looking at their lifestyle, their family, like there's this one dude, like, oh my God, he must get a hard off on just talking about women. But then all of a sudden, he'll start he'll start hopping around from panel to panel, like talking to women and want to crack jokes and stuff. And I gotta be real with y'all. I can only do so much YouTube at a time. Like, Jesus Christ, like, no. At some point you gotta just start falling back from the BS, man. And like, I don't got no more smoke. I don't have smoke for young individuals because I'm seeing them out there fighting for politics. They're busting their behind doing two and three jobs. Also even selling cakes and whatever the stuff that they can. And see, that kind of pisses off a lot of people because there are some people that they'll try to shame about their position in life. Like a woman, I've heard some women saying like, "Hey, I want men to have choices in that fertility rights," and women just turn up on them and just start getting at them and treating them like dog crap. I've seen men talk X, Y, and Z, and all they talk about hoes, 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 hoes. But then when they actually start getting certain types of privileges and access, then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, whoa, no, follow me, do what I say, don't question what I do, blah 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 blah. And I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. That's why when people say B.M.T, you're very disagreeable to a lot of people. It's not so much about just being disagreeable, but a lot of this old talking points bullshit doesn't even work. It don't even work. And then they say, well, look at me. I'm like 47 years old and I got a wife that's 19 and a little baby. Okay, keep your Benjamin Button situation. That don't mean you're the norm. That's why I just say, you know what? You got it. You got it. I'm done arguing. But just be ready, man. Just y'all gotta understand, man. A lot of these, like I've sat there on panel, or I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I be questioning, like, listen, and this is no dig at a lot of y'all 2.0 dudes. A lot of y'all old, like goddamn. Listen, man. A lot of y'all 70s and up, and even some 80s. A lot of y'all old motherfuckers. Y'all are just annoying as fuck. Y'all still talking about the same thing. Get your resources, get your resources, get your resources. Well, I got a question for a lot of you old niggas that getting y'all resources. Where the fuck is y'all resources? Y'all been trying to get y'all resources for goddamn 10 years. And what the fuck you got? 10 years of resources ain't got y'all shit. But see that I'm wrong as a man when I question Stoop Kid. When I question that of the reality that, yo, bro, I mean, no offense, but I wasn't surprised when I saw old nigga Tommy up there with that goddamn white girl that be trying to tell y'all how to be women. And I said, oh, ain't no young dude in his right mind that listens to Tommy. Tommy got kids out of wedlock. Tommy done been punched, beat up, got all kind of colorization. Why the fuck would anybody listen to him? What man in his right mind is still gonna listen to Tommy? At some point, you gotta start realizing, yo, a lot of these niggas are full of shit. I don't think. Listen, no brother who's out there in his way to salt gives a shit what Fresh and Fit gotta say. I mean, I get y'all gonna say, well, these young kids out here. Yeah, we get it. They got these weird kids that like watching wrestling Power Rangers, and now they're growing up. I mean, no offense, but listen, bro, we can definitely see that these dudes that are listening to this social media, look at how they carry themselves on. Look how they trying to act and dress, man. No, you're right about that, Jayla. Right, because I still haven't seen the fruits of these people's labor. Just loud and stagnant. Like, I'm just saying, like, they're starting, what are you going to do when somebody comes to the door at nighttime? Like, oh my God, like, not this same dumbass question. We're having the same damn question asked over and over about this goddamn. Listen, bro. Y'all go listen. There are nice, well-to-do neighborhoods where you don't have to worry about what are you gonna do to bump in the night. I just can't, man. I can't. Are y'all now proponents for gun safety? Hmm? Are y'all proponents for some kind of agency for like psychology for like mental health? I think Tommy should get off YouTube and sing at the karaoke at the lounge in Vegas. He has a nice singing voice and he's always getting kicked off YouTube. Real talk, brother. I'm in my 40s and all my peers have wasted their youth and don't you know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, and I'm not and this is not me being spiteful. But I'm just looking at the consistency of the bullshit. Even the young ladies are starting to see the bullshit, man. You got older women, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna start, pairing you together and helping you. Like, why are you so worried about that of this relationship shit? I mean, what is this obsession? At some point I'm be like, yo, you had a chance to, lay with my mom, or you had a chance to live your best life and say, like, listen, I know what young fellas want. I'd be like, what? I tell you, man. So I just shut my ass up. They start like, listen, I'm like, it's fair to say that we know we're black here, but if you start doing the accountability call, they're like, so you're for white supremacy. I tell you, it's never going to end. There's always going to be a strive, or a fight for leadership. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need Tariq Nasheed to speak for y'all. What nobody give a fuck about what that old pimp got to say. I mean, I get it. He made hidden figures, like hidden colors or some shit. And I was like, okay, congratulations, thank you. I have a library and I have Google. Like, I did not need that nigga to do that. Well, he made a museum where he's gonna get paid. And that's fine. I get it. You want to make a museum, he's gonna get paid. Now you got white people coming around questioning and trolling you. And you're like saying, black people should need to come together. No, 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 no. No, 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 nigga. No. No. I've already had this conversation. Hmm. I don't know, man. I know people say, "Well, BMT, what about the women?" That's for the younger women to call out the older women, not me. Why y'all asking me? I'm not. Listen, I'm not chasing older women to chastise them. Just like I don't know, dude. I don't know any man in real time that is within my bracket and lower that is like screaming, wanting women to submit and follow them. I'm trying to find a better way of how to execute this. Hmm. Can't see anything else. I'm just sitting out here waiting. I'm just sitting out here. Supposed to be picking somebody. I just enjoy watching people just, you know, walk by. Oh, this is a well-to-do, multiracial community. I'm supposed to pick up my friend. His car broke down. Ha! I can see that the museum is now a hookah lounge. Hey, I'm not surprised. I ain't surprised. I'm not. Okay. But I'm not gonna rant too long. Yeah, I can see that. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like a lot of stuff, like Anton done failed. The brothers, the younger brothers. I don't know why would anybody listen to that motherfucker. But of course, he think he can buy people. Same thing as a lot of them older women that be saying crazy shit on the Lapeef network, and I'm like, they be talking shit about their own women. You'll have that happen, and they'll be like, oh well, what do you want us to do? I don't know. Be accountable. Stop throwing out the bullshit. But I know you can't because you got a good following, and that's fine. With hey, it is what it is. You gotta start. You really gotta start actually learn how to pull back that of your power and your spirit from the bullshit, like talking points. People be trying to come in. Well, BMT, I'm trying to help you explain this, and I'm trying to tell you that, and I was like, nope, no, I'm good. I'm good. Because I'm not gonna keep dealing with that other foolishness. No, sir. This is that bullshit. Same thing for a lot of young girls. I seen older women preach to them and tell them like you're this and that. Only a man will love you if you do this. A man will love you if you did that. And I'm like, you made it this far. Why do you care what one person has to say about you when literally you have to look yourself in the mirror and do that same criteria of judgment? Make these motherfuckers stand 10 toes down, man. Call them out, man, and move forward in your life. Wow. It's going to be frustrating. That's something I just take a deep breath and I reset myself and I realign my chakras. Hmm. In reply to the title of this stream, from me would say I'm bored and I got too much time on my hands. That's fine. I'm just responding now. That's why I really don't go over to the panel with the British people that are they're like old, like they're like a bunch of old motherfuckers that are talking about yeah, black this, blackity black that, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yes, I get it, I get it, black empowerment, yes, I get it, and that's cool. But nigga, y'all are not the end all beacon voice. Like, handle your own shit. Deal with your own fucking problems. Like, we got enough shit going on over here. Like when motherfuckers start talking about single mother problems, no, no, you're good. Like, it's fine, Exile. Like, I think we're just looking at it as a bunch of younger people, right? Like, like we're just looking at it like on real shit. Like on real shit, we're getting tired of like people trying to go around. Like, listen, man. And this is no shot. No, this is no diss. Like I was watching. Like I mean, I see y'all title. Like when N1 came, N1 just did his title about the deflection, and I'm like, nigga, how long y'all gonna keep talking about deflection? I get it. Y'all want y'all niggas to come up there and talk about y'all dying space of called of whatever y'all think of the manosphere or some shit. It's a dying space, just like MGTOW's a dying concept, just like feminine, like black woman empowerment. Is that really a dying concept? Um, yeah, yeah. Because honestly, I don't think women. I think women just now just want like shit. We just want whatever shit. Will black women empowerment be? Nope. I actually say that's actually still going. It's still viable for. It's still used for political and actually still. But here's the thing about it: black women still spend more money than the men. They spend more money than the men, so they still got. So they'll still have that. I know it sucks to hear, but it is a fact. But however, a lot of the younger girls really don't feel like hearing the bullshit talking points of the older women. That's a fact. A lot of the younger girls, I see them pushing back against the older women, and the older women don't like that. They like you need to listen to me. I'm trying to tell you this, and I'm seeing these young girls are checking these older women like, shut up, bitch. Like, ain't no way you gonna tell me X, Y, and Z, but y'all don't got y'all shit together, or you have to go stay with that old nigga and get your ass kicked around the house, or literally you talk about me but yet you do the same exact shit. I'm watching these young girls like check these older women, and a lot of these older women don't like it. Like that sister or that nanny shit. That shit, nah. The younger girls aren't going that way. And like you got these old niggas, you got older dudes like like in their late 30s and up. They're trying to be like the old, like the stoop guy or the cool motherfucker or like some like motherfucking head honcho. And I'd be like, nigga, why am I listening to you, bro? Like, well, listen, bro, I'm trying to tell you about women. Well, what about women are you trying to tell me? Well, I'm trying to tell you that women, uh, if you ain't careful out here, they can fuck you up. Like you're fucked up. Like you're fucked up. And this is not me speaking from a contention point of disrespect. It's just that I'm not gonna listen to dudes that fucked up all the way to like their plus years, or they're just too scared to go out there and do anything with their life. Like I literally had this old motherfucker. I hate this. This is why I don't even. This is why, no offense, Bronsberg, but this is why I don't come on your panels like that no more, bro. Because you got old niggas that be coming up there, or weirdos that be coming up there, and like you got old niggas that come up there that be talking about, yeah, so I didn't have kids because I didn't want to get taken out by child support. So this is what I do. And I'm like, why am I talking to you, nigga? Like, well, you listen, so we can't ignore the child support. I'm like, listen, old chicken littles, stay the fuck away from me, dude. The fuck I'm talking to you old niggas for, bro? Y'all fucked up y'all fucked up y'all lifestyle, bro. Y'all shit. Now y'all got it with the younger people. Now they're more goal orientated without your help. Now they're more savvy because they have the internet and other social media things going for them. They're not following y'all. Y'all didn't teach them. The only thing that they learned to watch y'all fuck up. Like that's honestly My best teachers in success was watching the older people fuck up, watching them get locked up, watching them deal with multiple baby fathers, watching them literally do things and get caught up in situations and say, that's not going to be me. Nah, not saying I didn't make my mistakes, but I had enough knowledge to self correct myself. And y'all can keep on trying to play the videos and keep on trying to throw shit at us. See, there's a lot of hot potato trying to throw it on the youth. That's fear. That's fear. You could try to throw that on us. But one thing we can definitely say, we don't got no freaknik on us. Hot girl summer, and see, y'all gotta understand, hot girl summer is actually, and people don't even know, and like actually a lot of, like you'll have the weirdo red pillar incel MGTOW, um, crybabies come around. They'll say hot girl summer is that for girls to go be hoes. It's actually for them to go actually go get their education. I mean, they can go be sexually liberated and free, but we're in a placement of the world where, I mean, you know, people are fucking, but they're not having kids like that. So there's that. It's actually a thing. People are fucking. They're just not having kids. That's hard to believe for a lot of people, but they believe in contraceptives, while other people just believed in Jesus, and they just said, well, Jesus on the main line. Can't say, well, y'all kids, y'all just drop it off on mama. We talking about mama been dropping her kids off. Mama been dropping her kids off on other people. A lot of these older dudes, their mom was their wife. Let me say that again. A lot of these older dudes, their mom was their wife. Their auntie was their wife. A lot of them, they were passed off by their family. They were handed off by their family. I don't know why y'all waiting for a lot of, like for me, I would be a fool to think that anybody in this space or any man, any black man in this space is going to be part of some type of movement to save or help black men. Because none of these men at the time were ever in that type of ideology or mindset to actually self-sacrifice for their community or cause. Listen, a lot of these boys weren't raised like that. They weren't raised like that. They weren't. They were raised about getting the bag, get self-indulgence, get the hose. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar, popping my collar. That's why they say, man, I remember. You remember the '80s? You remember this and that? That's why they got this gatekeeping shit. So when they try to gatekeep and tell me, B.M.T, I saw you doing this, or I saw you talking to this person, I saw you doing that, and I'm like, so the fuck what? You don't control what I say or do. You don't pay me. You don't pay my bills. You don't fortify my shit. It's only till when they start doing certain violation cards and I step back from them. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had more people in these spaces do more fucked up shit. And then you know what's crazy? They'll tell me as B.M.T, I should be ever so loving and forgiving of the fuck shit that my own people do to me. See, that was a learned behavior. That's a learned behavior. You're supposed to be loving and forgiving. Forgive the man who beat your ass. Forgive the woman who keeps on calling the police on you and throwing your ass in jail. Forgive. Work it out. Like it's like some type of good times strugglation episode and repeat of some satanic like abuse. And they'll tell you like this is just what black people do. Or this is just what people do. Believe me, I've been there. I've watched a lot of these 40-plus-year-old motherfuckers get the police called on them multiple times by their wife, spouse, girlfriend, side chick, whatever, and they still say they'll go right back to that volatile area saying, "That's my woman, that's my bitch, that's my girl." You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden they're talking about, "Oh man, I think that record done piled up on me." You know, I mean, mind you, these same motherfuckers were going there and buying Erica Badu concert tickets. The same women that were talking about these men ain't shit. Your daughter saw, well, damn, y'all like choosing ain't shit niggas. What the fuck? How you complaining about Summer Walker and goddamn Meg the Stallion, and y'all bitches been choosing Tupac and all these other crazy motherfuckers for goddamn years now. I mean, no offense, but Mary J. Blige doesn't have the best record of choosing good niggas. I mean, Mary J., Wendy Williams. Look at all these fucking 40-plus-year-old women. All their niggas are pieces of shit. But let them tell the story. They got damn with shit choosing the right man. They were choosing what's the guy? Dr. Dre used to beat the shit out of Michelle. That's documented. Dr. Dre has anger problems. He used to beat the shit out of Michelle. Mm-hmm. We have a lot. That's why I said a lot of these 40-plus-year-old motherfuckers that are trying to be this hero, this light, this teacher to me. I kind of side eye them sometimes and don't feel no type of way about it. It's just naturally in B.M.T's nature of how I observe, yo. Don't mind me. I do ask hard questions. When you start talking to them about sexual trauma and abuse and hypersexual behavior in the black community or just in society alone, they start getting quiet and start getting skittish. They start talking about LGBT shit. But they don't talk about the bastard babies and the ancestral children made in the families. They don't like talking about that. See, me as a young man coming up, see, I listened to those conversations. I understood why some boys wanted to lay hands on the uncle or their father or that man in the family because they knew that that man did something to one of the women in the family and they were powerless to do anything. But yet you had to where some older woman or some older dude, they were covering it up where we all had to play the get along game. I heard a man say, listen, because he can't get along with his baby mama, fuck his kid. Until she do right, he's not gonna be bothered with his kid. And I'm like, damn, nigga. So you're literally part of the problem rather than trying to find out of a solution. Because and this is what I'm saying, man. Like this talking point, and I gotta be for real, Joe. And y'all can come at me, BMP. I don't give a fuck because my lifestyle is actually self-evident of how I walk my path. Y'all like this talking point of shame, of shaming. Listen, even you got with the white boys, they can't shame their own women. That's why you think they're doing all that cuckold shit. Black men, you do not have the power to shame your women. And women, listen, your men are devoid of shame. If your men have no problem walking around wearing all kind of colorful Crocs and shit, or goddamn wearing booty shorts and rompers, and going out there and taking pictures saying, like, look at me. Like, I be watching niggas have whole look at me, look who's the cutest nigga on the panel battle. I be like, what? Y'all trying to out pretty the bitches. But see, I understand. That's where masculinity has gone. I'm not trying to, like I said, I don't care to be part of this boy band club. Like it's just dead. It's just been played out, man. Just a lot of people don't want to accept it. A lot of people don't want to accept that, man. Y'all talking about political, like, let's be for real. I get a lot of people trying to slander. Like, I'm not mad. Like, hey, you fought the fight that you fought in your era, and I mean, if you did do some type of civil, like, battle, but I'm not. I don't like it that now that you have it where other people are now fighting for what they believe in, their faith or their belief system. They're woke. They're a hate group, and I'm like, that's not cool because at one time when y'all were doing it on y'all time, then y'all didn't like being judged. But then it's cool to do it to the new group. Like, I'm not against anybody who's like saying like, hey man, there's certain systemic issues and injustices going on. We want that called out. I'm not against that. Same thing for same thing for when it comes to um women out there. If I like you got women out there fighting for their rights. Men. Y'all want to fight for y'all rights. It ain't gonna be done on social media. I'm just being honest. You trying to fight for your rights, it's not gonna work on social media. You actually have to just go out there and just march and cause a ruckus. Like if you believe that, hey, me being on social media is gonna be the easy thing, like you gotta be willing to go out there, grab some picket signs and stand out there and look crazy. You gotta be like them women that wore them big ass blouse dresses and shit and look crazy. But see, you're afraid of how people are gonna perceive you. You're afraid that you're gonna get called weak and sensitive and stuff. See, this is why, and see, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is why a lot of them would rather be on social media and have avatars and cover their face than actually go out there because they don't they want a movement, but they don't want to deal with that of the blunt forced trauma that comes with getting into a movement, of the persecutions and that of the prosecutions that will come along with it. And so I can't take you serious as a man or woman if you're not actually sticking to your convictions. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I just can't. So you want to tell the young people, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that. Red pill is the truth and this and that. Like fuck, man, fuck y'all with all that shit. Fuck y'all with all this pill shit. Red pill, blue pill, green pill, white pill. Like y'all talking all this damn pill shit. Like y'all trying to put people onto y'all talking point doctrination religions, man. Like that's that goofy shit, man. That's that goofy shit. Because at the point, so to be fair, a lot of y'all, then at that point, then a lot of y'all motherfuckers that said y'all fought the freedom fight, then a lot of y'all were blue pill simps. A lot of y'all were goddamn cucks to that of a society. A lot of y'all that talk this stuff about women or men and all that stuff, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's easy to start pointing the finger when now that it's not your turn. Now it's easy to say it's their turn. This is why they're fucked up. Like the women don't want to get married. Well, neither do men. Nobody wants to get married. Nobody sees it as, What is the point to the marriage shit? What is the point to it? Hmm? You can't shame nobody into that shit no more. I don't know why y'all keep trying to talk people into that shit. No offense, but I know a lot of people that are plus years old and never were married. All they did was just one spot. Hold it down. Hold it down. Deal and tolerate that woman. Some of these women that talk all this shit about game and men and stuff like that. Man, listen, you can ask some of these goddamn broads. They talk X, Y, and Z about ladies. You need to carry yourself like this. You need to do that. But damn it, they listen. They've been dating the same nigga for goddamn 8 to 10 years, like a Nia Long, and know damn well ain't no man gonna ever take their ass down that altar. But her talking points is, I'm married. I got a man. My man fucks me over every night. He done gave me all kind of crazy shit. But I'm married, bitch. Hmm. I saw that shit at Walmart. This woman thought that she won the war when she told that damn employee. She said, "Listen, you can say whatever you want to say about me, just because you fucking that nigga, but I'm a married woman." And the girl had the most solid reply. What good is it for you to be a married woman and your nigga don't even claim you? See that hurts more. That hurts more. Because you got it where some men are bending over backward doing shit for women, and they know that they're not even being claimed like that. As I said, I don't know why y'all listen to like older niggas like Donovan Sharp. Donovan Sharp married a whole woman with a child that literally takes care of his ass. Steen the Dean lives with his baby mama or some woman. Don't shoot the messenger, y'all. I just tell y'all it is for what it is. Some people be trying to talk to me about the holy art than now. And I'd be like, no, we're not going to play that game. We're going to play, no, we're not going to play that. We're going to actually do it how we so choose. That's why these spaces are not holistically thriving, because ultimately it's about control. Well, I'm gonna see y'all guys later, man. Take it for what it is. Y'all can give y'all rebuttals. It's fine. Peace.